Bronze medal match in the compound men's individual competition at the third stage of the Hyundai Archery World Cup is upon us. Mathias Fullerton of Denmark takes on Batuhan from Turkey. These two have met twice before, and Fullerton's won both of them. Massive contest, though, the pair of them at the Conquest Cup 2025. Fullerton won 149, 148. The Samson 2025 European Indoor Championships, Fullerton won 149, 148. All three of their appearances on the international stage have been right here in Turkey. Will it be 3 in a row or third time lucky? 3 in a row for Fullerton, who gets the match underway.
10 points, all.
Not the best of shots, but pulled it up into the 10 ring.
So will it be third time lucky for Archery? He starts with a 9.
All. 10 points, all.
Back in the middle, and Batuhan must feel the same that Mathias did in the last match. If I can just keep close, maybe I'll get a chance to catch up.
10, perfect score.
So perfect start from Fullerton.
Points, all.
And a side tier of a 9, not the best shot for Archery to get things underway, but he's then gone 10-10 for a 29. Fullerton leading. It's a question for you, Chef. Fullerton's already won a stage. He won in Puebla and has booked his place at the finals. And I'm not saying he doesn't care about getting a bronze, but will he be slightly more relaxed because he's already booked his place at the finals and therefore shoot better?
I don't know Mathias personally very well, but from what I understand out of all of the interviews and all of the podcasts that I've listened where he was a guest, I think he'll see this as I need to get this medal still, because if I get a medal, I get more world ranking points, and if I get more world ranking points, then I cement my place as #1. So he'll challenge himself in some kind of way, almost like Michael Jordan-esque. He'll find something to challenge himself with.
Well, someone should tell Mathias Fullerton to go back and listen to this commentary. You've just compared him to one of the greatest athletes of all time across all sports, a man who became more famous than the sport he competed in. Second end of the compound men's bronze medal match here in Antalya on home soil. Batuhan Archery trails by 1.
10 points, all.
It's just the incredible levels of precision and accuracy.
Quite aggressive as well, right?
Yeah, I feel like there's a bit of a kick in his shot. Yeah.
Yeah.
All.
Determination is, I think, what we're witnessing.
Ten, perfect score.
So Archery goes perfect.
10, perfect score.
second one in a row for Mathias Fullerton.
30 points on the field.
Technically,
Target one,
fourth one in a row.
is at 59 points.
Yes, okay.
And target two, Mathias Fullerton,
He had a little
is at
rest in
60.
between, so I'm not going to count the first two. No, you've mentioned this already, but it's worth saying again, the level and the depth of the standard that is at this level is incredible in the men's field.
Yeah, it's gotten to a point where, I mean, I dare to say that there was a time where if you were a compound man going up against Mike Slusser, you thought, oh, this is going to be pretty much impossible to win. Right now, I think Mike goes up to against anyone and thinks, this person can also shoot a 150.
Yeah.
And I think that's kind of what we're living in right now, which era we're living in. Everybody can shoot a 150, nobody's safe.
Yeah, and that's why there have been some investigations into making changes. They haven't happened yet, but there have been tests. Just 1 point in this one. There's 1 point dropped. End number 3.
10 on point.
Batuhan doing a really, really good job at keeping close, and that's all he can do, of course. But
10
staying
points
calm
on point.
and just hoping for Mathias to slip up.
On point.
8 arrows left for Fullerton.
10 on point.
It's also incredible to see that even if he doesn't miss the 10 ring, you can still see, oh, that one's going low right because of his reaction in the shot, and then it hits low right like 10.4. So it's not a bad shot, but that's the level of accuracy that they're going for. He wants to have that arrow hit the absolute middle of the target.
10, perfect score.
Well, no mistakes yet from Fullerton.
In the third end, we have 2 perfect
Not if
scores,
you
reaching the
count
9
anything
points
outside
on
the 10 as a
92
mistake.
and 89
Just the
on
1-9
91.
from Batuhan Archery. That was his very first arrow.
Mükemmel skorumuz var. 30-30. Birinci hedefte Batuhan Akçoğlu 89 puanda ve ikinci hedefte Mathias Fullerton 90 tam puanda.
Virtually no movement in Mathias's shot until the shot breaks, and then there is like an explosion. Sometimes there is a lot of tension there, and then when the release breaks, then it just explodes forwards and backwards.
Comparison of the average impact point. Well, just going to go with stunning from both of them.
Yes.
His water bottle's empty, perhaps. And number 4, Archery on the line.
10 points. On point.
Just got to stay in that 10 ring. He dropped 1 point. Chef Vandenberg has said he's got to live by the notion that Fullerton will drop a point, at least one, in the
10
match.
on point.
He hasn't got his wish so far. But
10 points. Let's enter.
Just stupid grouping. I don't know how else to explain.
10, 10, 10, perfect score. Ten, another perfect score.
4 in a row now from Fullerton. 3 in a row from Archery. 30 out of 30. It is an outstanding performance from the pair of them.
Yeah, and Mathias finds himself in exactly the position that Mike found himself in the semifinals. leading by 1 point. He's on for a perfect. Batuhan can put pressure on him by shooting a perfect 30. Let's see how this goes.
Let's check all the arrows shots on this match.
When they're shooting at this level, I've got to be honest with you, Chef, it's hard to know what to say, because it is just a relentless pursuit of tens. And I don't want to belittle what they're doing by suggesting this is an easy thing to do. It is that good that all you can say is this is incredible. This is a standard that has probably never been seen before. In this era that they're in at the moment. If you look back 2 or 3 years, you weren't getting these regular 150s.
No.
And number 5, just 1 point in it. Just 1 point dropped in the entire match between two archers at the very top of their
10
game.
points. All point.
Archery keeping the pressure on Mathias Fullerton.
10, all point.
This is not the first time that Mathias has a bit of a dip and then has to pull his bow up to hit the 10 ring, and that's exactly where he went wrong in the semi-final. So he needs to get that under control if he wants to win this match.
Or maybe making that error with the last arrow serves as a good warning.
10 points.
Looks like a more solid shot there. 14 tens in a row.
Perfect score.
14 tens in a row after a 9 for Archery. A 10 for the bronze medal for Mathias Fullerton.
10,
And he shoots 15 tens in a row to take the bronze medal by a single point. You've got to feel for Batuhan Archery. It was his very first arrow that went into the 9, and he was perfect from then on. But that 1 point dropped right at the beginning of the match was the difference between the two, and the difference between Mathias Fullerton standing on the podium or not. Bronze here in Antalya for the Great Dane.
Yeah, we're witnessing something very, very special today, with a 148 being the lowest score that we've seen so far in the compound men's individuals. And then the second 150 by the second person. I mean, this is, well, not unheard of, but it's definitely something unique.
Batuhan Archery from Turkey. It really is worth saying that despite losing the match, on the 149 would have won him pretty much any other match in the competition. It was a 9 to start from him, and the writing, unfortunately for him, was on the wall, because Fullerton shot 15 tens in a row, using all sorts of aids to prevent the bow slipping out of his hands, magnesium, powder, a sticky grip. And the one thing that Fullerton did stick to throughout that bronze medal playoff was the center of the archery target. 50 meters down the line, 150 out of 150. And we'll get a view now of the average impact point of all 15 arrows. Oh my goodness, the average distance from the center of the target, under half a centimeter. Just a stunning performance from the pair of them.